What's happening, guys? We're out here at the International Day, and I want to give you one awesome putting tip to help you do better in your lag putting. So before we do that, make sure you like and comment below. Share with me your ideas that you want to see in the channel. We'll get some videos so you guys can play the best game and improve those scores. Let's get to work. One of the biggest things that I see across the board is players aren't practicing their practice strokes correctly. So think about it. What's the purpose of a practice stroke when you're trying to gauge the distance for a putt, right? You're trying to get a sense of the feel, how fast the putter needs to travel so the ball can roll towards the hole, right? Well, I have one drill I have players do to help improve that ability. But then also, when you're on the course, we want to practice our practice strokes while looking at our target. I see a lot of golfers get set up, look to their hole, look back at their putter, and start playing whack-a-mole, and there's no purpose to that. We want to practice like we want to play. So when I do my practice strokes, my eyes are to my target while I'm repping the distance I think it needs to roll to get to the hole. I'll even give it a break, maybe give it one last one to make sure it feels right, step in, hit my putt. Now the drill I want you guys to do is a very easy drill. We got at least a decent stretch of putting green right here, and we're about to hit 3 putts and see how consistent I can hit those 3 putts as far as the distance goes. Let's try it. So we're not putting to a hole in this scenario. What we're gonna do is just pick a spot out there on the green. It's a relatively flat surface, and we're just gonna hit a putt. We're gonna shoot for a target distance of 30-ish feet. If it goes 30, great, but it depends on the green speed, and we'll cover that here in just a second. So let's whack 3 putts real quick. So the purpose of this drill is you're gonna hit your putts. You're not looking up, because if you look up, you're cheating. And you're trying to mimic the stroke so all 3 are relatively the same. So that grouping that you see over my shoulder, that grouping, I'll give that a B+. That's not even an A job. I didn't even do an A job for you guys in this video. But the rule is when I wear my big sun hat when I'm coaching, it needs to fit underneath the size of a sun hat. So inside the leather is what you're looking for a target distance for all 3 balls to end up. And the reason why this drill is tough and good for you is that whatever the speed you decided on your first putt, you have to mimic 2 more times. And if you can do that well, when you're trying to assess the speed of the green for your lag putting, now you have a barometer of how well you can actually match that speed, right? And the last little crispy part of this tip is you can step off from here to that distance. I hit those 3 balls as long as I have a good group, and that gives me an idea of how fast the greens are that day. So if I pace this off, I'll get a number, and then we'll go over here and try to hit a putt real quick to the hole. So we've taken about 9 steps. That's about how far those putts were that I just hit. So we're about 9 steps from the hole. Now I'm just trying to mimic it one more time. Again, no peeking. All in all, not bad. That last one was a little soft because I thought I hit the second one a little hard. But either way, from this distance, not a bad grouping as far as speed. We're not adjusting the aim, so I didn't really know on a break scale what it was actually doing because I never bothered to look up. But it was a relatively straightish putt, so we did okay. But now you can kind of see that you can calibrate yourself when you go to a new golf course. You can start with this drill, go, here's 3 balls, pop, pop, pop. Try to hit it about 30-ish feet-ish. Ballpark, mine was 27 apparently. Now I have a comfortable stroke that I can make, that I can repeat if I practice. And now when I go to new golf courses, sometimes that same stroke might go 12 steps if they're really fast, like they will be here for the live event here soon. Or they might be 7 or 8 steps because they're slower, different times of season, different types of grass, stuff like that, right? So hopefully this helps your lag putting game and improves your putting on the course. Just last bit, make sure you step it off so you actually are using this tip. So when you get to the green after you hit your approach, walk it off to know if it's worth it. With that, guys, have a great day and enjoy that putting lesson. One last little nugget, if you haven't seen it, I got a new flat stick. We got the Mob Boss, who has apparently a little moss on him from our matches right now. From Sugar Skull Golf, you gotta check it out. All in on the toe and the Hundy on the poker chip, but look at the milling on that face. It is so buttery smooth when the thing rolls off the rock. And then this thing was electrocuted at a rave. It's beautiful. Little ostrich skin grip on the purplish grip. It's awesome. Make sure you check out Sugar Skull for their latest and greatest hand custom stamp putters coming to you fast.